guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to another Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all had a great week. For a lot of you here in the US, you probably had a slightly shorter work week maybe if you were able to get Monday and Tuesday off of work, which was the 4th of July holiday. So I hope that everybody had a really safe and happy 4th of July. I am kind of excited for this week to be over because this next coming weekend, I guess July 15th, I actually have my 20-year high school reunion, which is crazy to think that I've been out of high school for 20 years. It just blows my mind, and I'm so looking forward to catching up with all of the people that are going to be at the reunion. I just think it's going to be amazing to see everybody. Honestly, the vast majority of people I'm friends with on Facebook, so I kind of, you know, have followed them along in their lives in that way, but honestly, with the exception of my friend Lisa, like, I don't talk to anybody on any kind of super regular basis. So I'm looking forward to catching up with everybody and just seeing how they're doing, and I'm really excited about it. So anyway, that's coming up next week, and I honestly can't wait. I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I have some stuff to share with you guys today. Obviously, more of it is skincare, hair care, body care related. So I'm gonna get the makeup stuff out of the way first so that we can get that done, if that's all you're here for. There are two things I'm going to share with you guys. The first is an eyeshadow palette that I actually just very recently purchased at Ulta. I would really like to do an Ulta haul, but I need to like get everything together that I've purchased over the last month. I'm someone who, and I don't know why I do this, but I make like multiple smaller purchases instead of doing like one big one, which still spending the same amount. I'm not sure why I think that this is any better, but anyway. Moral of the story is, this was not even on my radar. And then I walked into Ulta one day and was like, that's beautiful. Why have I not like looked at this at all? It's the Boxycharm Suede Seductions eyeshadow palette. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It is what you've probably mostly seen on my videos over the last week. There are 6 eyeshadows in here, and this little brush, it does come with a cute little brush, but I don't use that. These eyeshadows are such great neutrals, you guys. They're all mattes, which is great if you like matte eyeshadows. I love the formulation of these Boxycharm shadows. Honestly, my Boxycharm Dolly's Wild Side, which I'll link the Dolly's Wild Side down below as well as this guy. The Dolly's Wild Side is one that I reach for fairly frequently. It's beautiful. I love the texture of these Boxycharm eyeshadows. What's nice is you can actually make your own, but I find that the ones that they oftentimes put out like as pre-made are perfect. I use every single one of these shades. Today, for example, I use this shade right here, which is Cashmere Craving. I use that all over to set my primer. I used Beachfront right next to it on my lid, and then Trendsetter in my crease. So it's just a super natural, like, everyday look, and this is what I'm thinking of doing for my like everyday mom makeup, which I'm gonna have up at a later point this month. Because it's easy, it's super natural. The quality of these shadows is amazing. I honestly don't think that these Boxycharm eyeshadows get enough love on YouTube. And I get it, there's lots and lots of like things coming out constantly. But what I like about this one is that there is a good mix of some warmer and then also some slightly cooler shades in here. And they work beautifully together. You don't just have to wear warm shades. I can mix a warm and a cool together and I can make it work for me. I think you just have to play around with what looks right on you. But I find that for me personally, I can totally do that. And I love that all of these are in one place. This is actually the eyeshadow palette that I think I'm going to use for my makeup for my reunion. Not that I have like some big grand look in mind. I actually want to look pretty pretty neutral, pretty natural, so I think this is the perfect one to take up to my parents' house so that I can get ready with this. But packaging is gorgeous. What's nice about these is if you've never used these eyeshadows before, you can actually pop them out. So this thing pops out and then you can move these shadows around between different palettes. So kind of neat. I believe this is an Ulta exclusive. I'll link it down below, but it is limited edition, so do know that. Blush I was using this week came from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Why did I just mess that up? Pirates of the Caribbean. I say Caribbean. So it's this palette here, and what I've been doing is just mixing Caribbean and Lost Soul together, and that is what I've been wearing as my blush. Again, very neutral, very natural, great for every day. I really like this palette overall. This is, again, limited edition. They have since come out with the Beauty and the Beast collection, and I actually swatched that in store, and there was a little bit too much shimmer happening in the blushes for me to really be comfortable with them, but that one is very pretty as well. I just thought this was a better fit for me personally. I do like to wear these highlight shades over here on my lid, and they're beautiful for that. I do love the consistency of those. And then lips. This is all that I'm wearing right now. This is just the Smith Tropical Ambrosia Balm. The Smith's like Rosebud company. So this is like their summer release. I do this a lot where I don't wear any lip color. This is just my natural lip color with this gloss on top. These are really hydrating. These are petroleum based, so do know that. Some people don't like using petroleum based products, but I love this on my lips, and it's very soothing, very hydrating, feels good. So there we go. Let's go into a Pacifica product that I was trying this week that I really like. You might notice that I'm doing something slightly different with my hair. I haven't been adding as many styling products to it lately because I've noticed that my hair has, for some reason in the summer, it just is feeling a lot drier, a little bit more brittle. My hair is naturally gray. Most of you know that, but there are new people that I'm constantly getting comments on a daily basis on a lot of my older videos like, did you do that to your hair, or is that your natural? People don't believe that it's my natural hair. It is. This just is what it is. It grew out this way. But having naturally gray hair means that it can be, the texture is very different from how it used to be. So it seems to dry out a lot more quickly. So I tried the Pacifica Coconut Superpower Deep Conditioning Damage Control Mask. So it looks like that. I did get this at Ulta, so again, I'll put that down below for you guys. I can also find Pacifica at my local Fred Meyer's. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, Fred Meyer's does carry Pacifica in like the natural health food section of the store. So you can find it there. This is specifically for dry, color treated, or damaged hair. Pacifica is nice because they are actually 100% vegan. They're obviously cruelty free, which is nice. And this smells like $1,000,000. I always have to bring up scent because I'm a sucker for scented things. It smells like just a yummy coconut scent. It's a little bit generic, but it smells really good. So I will say, this isn't the best for fine hair. It does weigh my hair down, which is why my hair is just a little bit flatter today than on days when I don't use this. But I don't mind it because, like I said, I'm doing just something a little bit different with my hair. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more simple, trying to not blow dry it quite as much or use as much heat on my hair. This definitely hydrates my hair extremely well. It smooths it out. It makes it feel and look really smooth and just feel really nice. I think this is probably a better product for those of you that have a normal thickness to your hair, or those of you that have really thick, more coarse hair. This is definitely very deeply hydrating, and it can weigh fine hair down. So if you don't want your hair to be weighed down, if you have fine hair, maybe use this pretty sparingly or just use it on your ends. I use it all over because at this point I just want the moisture and the hydration. This has given it to me. I just want to warn you that if you are normally like a volumizer product kind of person, you'll probably be a little bit bummed out. by the way this makes your hair look, but like I said, I'm okay with it. But those of you with normal to coarse hair, this would probably just be absolutely perfect for you. I've been using it like every 3 days. I like it a lot. I think I've talked too much about that. Another Pacifica product that I'm not going to spend a lot of time on because I did do a Mask Monday on it, and I will link that video down below if you happen to miss it, is the Pacifica Cherry Lava Purify Mask. I like this a lot. I used it again this week. I'm really loving it. I think that this is a great charcoal mask that doesn't overly dry your skin out. It is a little bit difficult to remove because it almost turns into like a foamy, soapy type product, but it smells good. It smells like cherries, and it definitely gets rid of some of the oil in your skin without taking all of the oil out of your skin and then leaving you with increased oil production. This is great. Love it. Let's go back to hair for just 1 second here. I've been using, and this goes with the dry nature of my hair during the summer apparently, I've gone back to the Cacao Naturals Cacao Oil Elixir. You can find this on Amazon. I really like this. I use half a pump and I concentrate it on like this length down. I don't put this all over typically. I have in the past, but I do prefer it more on my ends. It helps to just keep my hair hydrated. It doesn't make it greasy or oily looking. This is one of the few hair oils that I can use that just works really well for my fine thin hair. So if you've never thought to try this, I love this product. The company actually, I was able to do a giveaway with a few of these. So if you were one of those people that got one of these, let me know down below what your thoughts are with your particular hair type, because I'm curious to see how it worked out for those of you that got it. And then, okay, do I do body? Let's do another face. Okay, so a PR company that has sent me stuff in the past sent me a couple more cosmetics products, and they sent me the Shineless Oil-Free Moisturizer, which is this right here. They also sent me the Cosmetics Pure C Vitamin C Mixing Crystals, and they also sent me, oh gosh, was it like a code or something where I think you can get these for free? I should have reread the email before starting this video. I will put the information down below, so just check the description box. But I have to say, this, I can't use this during the day, which I feel really bad saying that because this is specifically an oil-free moisturizer that is geared towards oily skin. But you guys, if I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. My skin is a different kind of oily from just regular oily skin. It is an oil-producing machine. It's genetics. My biological dad has the same type of skin. And it can be really frustrating because a lot of products that work for just normal oily skin do not work for me. However, I do still think this is a very nice moisturizer, and I've used it at night. At night, it's totally fine. This is something that I will use towards the end of my skincare routine. I slather my face and my neck, and it's great to end all of my, like, you know, sealing all of like the serums and everything else that I put on my skin in. So it's a great moisturizer for that. I just can't use it during the day. Let me show you guys a swatch of it right here. So you can see it's, it feels pretty thin. It's not greasy. It's not like heavy in any kind of way. And it does tend to disappear into the skin after a few minutes. And it does leave a smooth feeling. But then for some reason for me during the day, it makes my skin oilier as I go along. So that's a little bit frustrating, but at night it's perfect. I do still use this during the day on my neck and my chest, however, and it's great for that. And when I'm using this during the day on my neck and my chest, I've been sprinkling in the Pure C Vitamin C Mixing Crystals. So this is actually, I believe it's L-ascorbic acid. It's just pure vitamin C powder. And I'll just show you guys right there. So you, oh, of course, I just dropped it on my desk. Great. But anyway, you basically sprinkle a few of these crystals in with your moisturizer, which is awesome. And you mix it in, apply it to your skin, and you're getting a vitamin C treatment that you can add into any of your moisturizers. It does work really well with this particular one. So if you have just normal to normal combination oily skin, this is a great moisturizer to potentially look into for you. Those of you that are like me who are crazy oily beasts, I don't know that I would wholeheartedly say, yeah, go try this, just because of my personal experience with it. But everybody else, I'm sure this would be a great moisturizer. It does just leave like the nicest feeling to your skin. Like, that's the part that bums me out, because I would, if my skin stayed feeling like this, it'd be perfect, but it's just a little bit too much. But anyway, these crystals are absolutely fantastic. And if you are someone who likes vitamin C and you like it to be very fresh, I believe that when the vitamin C is in a powdered format like this, it does tend to stay fresher a little bit longer. So anyway, it gets activated when you add it into this product and then put it on your skin. So something fun to try, something new. I've never used anything like this before, so I just thought that was really neat. I'm talking so much today. Another body care thing I want to mention, well, I guess the only body care thing, right? Yeah. You guys had wanted an update on this. I recently started using it a couple weeks ago. It is the Alba Botanica Very Emollient Body Lotion. I purchased this off of Vitacost about a month and a half ago when I did a Vitacost haul. And this is the Daily Shade SPF 15 Everyday Sunscreen Protection. This is for normal to dry skin. I do like the Alba Botanica brand very much. I will say that this is a chemical sunscreen, so they do use several different kinds of chemicals in here to act as the sunscreen. The most predominant one is the homosalate, which is at a 7.5%. If you are someone who avoids chemical sunscreens, this is not going to be for you. I do not personally avoid chemical sunscreens. It's, you know, it's a personal preference thing. On my face, I do use a mineral sunscreen because it works better on my face, but on my body, I can go either physical or chemical. Anyway, this is wonderful because it's only an SPF 15. It's wonderful for that, like, incidental sun exposure for me. So the way that I use this is I use it mostly on my chest, my arms, and if I happen to be wearing shorts, on my legs. So this is what I will apply every single day in those areas that are exposed for incidental sun exposure, like when I'm dropping Stella off at camp or picking her up from camp, or we are just running to the grocery store. It is not something that would work for me if I was out in the sun for an extended period of time. It's only an SPF 15, so I need more protection than that. When I need like solid sun protection because I'm out in the sun for like several hours, I will use the Paula's Choice SPF 50, which I will link down below. But like I said, this is great for that incidental sun exposure. It's something that I can easily reapply throughout the day. I put it on in the morning. It doesn't irritate my eczema. By the way, Alba Botanica do use 100% vegetarian ingredients, and they don't do any animal testing. They don't have any phthalates or parabens in their products. So that might appeal to some of you. But I think this is great. It's great for incidental sun exposure throughout the day. If this is the only thing that you ever use, you know, it might not be enough, like I said, for extended sun exposure, but for incidental, it's been great for that. No fragrance either in this, by the way, which is why I can use it on my like upper arms where I'm prone to eczema. And then I do have a fail for this week. Gosh, this video is gonna be long. My fail did end up being the Australian Gold Mineral Lotion Botanical Sunscreen SPF 50. This was a flop for me, but if you read the comments on that video, which will have gone up on Wednesday, you will see that the vast majority of people actually really like this product. So if you haven't tried this and you're on the fence about it and you have oily skin, I think it's still worth a try for you. Once again, it didn't work for my overly oily skin. Very few things do. The only thing that I've ever found that I can use as a moisturizer and SPF during the day is the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. truthfully, the only thing that I've ever found that doesn't slide off my face. This slid off my face. I had sent a picture to my friend Lisa and I was like, how do I look? And she was very honest and she said, that does not look good on you. You look so shiny, so oily, and it normally doesn't happen when I use that, but on the days when I was using this, like, I had to wash my face basically at noon and start over with my makeup again. It was insanely frustrating for me because I wanted this to work so badly. This is a titanium dioxide and zinc oxide SPF, which is great for those of you that don't like chemical SPFs, and it is an SPF of 50, so that's amazing. And like I said, it works so well for so many people, so I think it's still worth a try. If you're curious about it. It should be available on Ulta right now, so I'll link it down below. Ulta oftentimes will have this at buy one get one half off, so it might be a good time to stock up if they're doing that sale. I know that I purchased this myself when it was buy one get one half off, but it just didn't work for me. I still continue to use this on my neck and on my chest. It is very great for that area. I'm not oily on my neck at all. I'm not oily on my chest. Really, nothing else on me is oily except for like from my chin and like up to my scalp. My scalp is really oily too, but everything else on me is just very normal, if not dry. So anyway, flop for me, but still a huge success for a lot of other people. So do keep that in mind. Okay, that's it. I've talked so much and I have errands to run, so I gotta go. I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.